say that the difference between this generation and the patriarchs is the willingness to sacrifice. You see, in the days of the patriarchs, we are willing to sacrifice, but in our generation of today, I tell you, we are not willing because in our generation we have so many good things we desire, we have so many good things we don't want to give out. You see, in the days of the patriarchs, there is nothing like DSTV, there is nothing like the computer, there is nothing like the iPhone and all that. So now, if God wants you to sacrifice, keep away from your phone, stay away from your television and the rest, how will it be to you? How does that look to you? Does it look wise or foolish? Now, you see, when you become addicted to the flesh, these things will be very difficult. But in the days of the patriarchs, there's something like that. So whatever God said do, they are willing to do. When God said Abraham sacrifices, so he's willing to give because he has the heart of God already. But in a situation or a generation where people had already occupied their heart or preoccupied their heart with so many things, so many business, so many things, distractions. So when God says come, it becomes difficult. So the difference between our generation and the patriarchs is that they were men who are willing to sacrifice. And the patriarchs are men who are willing to pay the price. In those days, there is nothing like a car. So the transportation we had is, what do you call it? We have something like horse and the sheep and the boat and the rest. So look at it now. But they are willing to trek to a very far distance. In our generation of today, even the student cannot trek. They will have to enter a car to school. Coming back, car have to bring them back. You see, everything is just being made easy. And because we are too comfortable, laziness began to flow into our lions as human beings. So I want you to understand that you must go back to the ways and the pattern of the patriarchs, because the patriarchs have really understand and they really move the hand of the Spirit because of the way they fix themselves and put themselves in the things that God wants them to do. Somebody is praying and the phone suddenly rang. He's speaking in tongue, pick the phone and still talk to the phone. Hello, please call me later and pray. How do you think? What are you doing? What are you doing? So you must come to that level, that realm where you made up your mind not to serve two masters. If you are serving God, you serve God. Are you getting me? You are serving God, you serve God. Don't get distracted. Don't be carried away by the things you are seeing. Don't be carried away by your phones and the rest. Get yourself into the ways of the patriarchs again. God is willing to move in a special way, especially in the life of the young people. The Lord bless you. Get yourself back to that pattern and to that way of the patriarchs. That is the real way. That is the path of righteousness. God is willing, if only you are willing. God is willing, if only you are willing. If God is willing.